Hello, welcome to Mopar Vehicles. This is a product video of our newly acquired BMW 120D M Sport. This particular vehicle is fitted with the 177 horsepower, so slightly more powerful than the usual. So 177 horsepower engine. And now most of my pictures you'll tend to have my Mopar Vehicles number plate on the front. So please feel free to do any checks that you need to do on the car. There's a registration number there. Now the MOT, or the recent MOT, was completed on the 22nd of February. So that was probably about 6-7 weeks ago. And there were no advisories on that particular MOT, and at the moment the car is going to leave straight from here and go to our preparation team to have the vehicle fully serviced. I have put all the previous services on the advert, so you'll be able to see all the previous BMW services or anything else. So the reason we tend to do these videos, it's really about trying to be a bit transparency really. Not many dealers will tend to have these videos online, and it's so you'll know what the car's going to be like when you come down and have a look at it. So we try and describe them to the best of our abilities. We'll show you everything inside the vehicle. We'll start her up for you, go around the car, so when you do come to have a look, there's no unexpected surprises. Now with other dealers, you can quite easily hide behind pictures until you get down there, and you may have a look at the car and there may be a few scratches here and there that you couldn't really pick out on the pictures, but we'll be as honest as possible. Please read our reviews. They're all great, they're all fantastic, they're all of us, they're all verified purchases. So let us begin. So what we'll do, we'll start from the front corner here. Now, looking at the tyres, the car's got 3 Continental tyres and 1 Bridgestone tyre on it. Now looking at the tread here, so plenty amounts of tread. As I mentioned before, there's no advisories on the current MOT. Now you may have 1 or 2 little light scuffs on the alloys. They're not going to be refurbished or anything like that. You may just have 1 or 2 little scuffs on there. So what we'll try and do, we'll try and give you a side-on view of the car. Hopefully you can try and pick up some of the reflections. So there's nothing untoward on this side at all. Now this car is incredibly high spec. I'll go through that with you anyway. Let's try and give you another view again, just up here. Now it looks like just a tiny little mark around here that might have had a dent on it before, and it's been looked at but hardly visible really. Let's go around again. Let's give you another view so you can see good reflection, no kind of dulling of paintwork, all looks really nice and clear. Now this car is, as I mentioned, a high spec car. It has got rear parking sensors as standard. Now this one's got front parking sensors. It's got the full professional navigation system. So that gives you the professional radio again, so you'll get Bluetooth connectivity for your phone. It's got electric memory driver seat and electric seats on the passenger side. And again, it's got full black leather interior. So let's go down this side here as well. You might be able to try and pick up some of the tread on the sides, all really good tread on there. Now there's probably just over here, just on that edge there, you can probably see there's a slight touch-up that's been done before. And again, I don't know if you'll pick it up because it is very slight, but just around here, just where my finger is, if I move the camera, you might see there possibly was a little dent on the swage line there, and it's been repaired to the best of whoever the dent man's abilities, etc. But it's quite hard to get any dents out on this kind of swage. But everything else down the car, hopefully you can try and pick up there. It is all nice straight. Again down here, good reflections, nothing. Now just 1 or 2 little, you can probably see them here. They'll be touched up, not repainted or anything like that. And then the front tire. This is the Bridgestone one. Again, good tread depth, probably about sort of 3mm on the outer edges. The rest of it is 4.5 and 5mm. But again, that didn't come up with any advisories on the current MOT. Let's go around the front here. Now this car has got 118,500 miles. The normal service schedule or intervals on this particular car are normally from BMW every 2 years or roughly 18,000 miles. So it'll have altogether about 6 stamps that'll be in the book. Now please, when you do come down and have a look at the car, it's not going to be brand new. It's 10 years old, 118,500 miles. We don't paint bonnets and bumpers and things like that. It's got a few stone chips. See if I can try and pick them up. They're around there. A few stone chips around here. These have all been touched up. So please, it is all original. Don't expect to turn up and the car is going to look brand new, because it's not. And this is the reason why we do these videos. We try and be honest with our customers, so when they do come and have a look at the car, they know what to expect. Oh, one thing I needed to mention, but it wouldn't have popped up on an MOT because it's out of the driver's line of vision. There's a couple of little stone chips on the windscreen. They're out of your view. It's not an MOT advisory, but I wanted to mention that on the car. Right, let's open the door. Now it's still got the original M Sport mats in the front. Just show you in here again. All the seats look in great condition. There's no wear on the bolsters. There's no fraying of the seats at all. The stitching. Yeah, it all looks great. Maybe just a tiny little bit, but it's tiny. It's 10 years old. Now on the steering wheel, they are quite common for this. They have got a sort of kind of rubberized coating on the steering wheel. Now normally where you've got your hands here, over a period of time, that tends to sort of rub off a little bit. So again, I just wanted to point that out. Sometimes you might see it in some of the photos that some dealers have put on. And just to show you the electric memory seats. Then you've got things like your automatic headlamps, automatic wipers. Now this car is also equipped with cruise control. That's on the stalk, which you can just see there. It has got 2 remotes with this car. I think I've only taken a picture of one remote. It has got 2, but the second remote needs reprogramming. So I'll see if I can try and get that done. I'm not promising I'll try and get it done, but it will probably need doing if you want to have your second key. So just take it that there's only one key with this particular car. Again, rear seats, really looks like the rear seats have really not been sat in at all. All really nice and clean. Let's go around the other side. There we go. Oh, apologies for that. You can see you've still got the M Sport mats there, and then you've got the electric seats on here. So they're not memory on this side, they're memory on the driver's side only. What we'll do, we'll quickly jump in the car, show you navigation, start the car up so you can see that there's no warning lights. There we go. Put down on the clutch, ignition on, all starts up fine. All the lights go out. The only lights that are on at the moment are going to be the handbrake and the what have we got? Seat belts. So just scroll round. Lovely condition in here as well. So you've got the dual zone climate control. You've got CD. You've got your rear parking or front parking sensors. You can switch them on and off from here. And then that is, hopefully you can try and pick up the navigation screen on there. And then you've got the iDrive down here where you can control everything you need to control on here. So you might pick it up. So you've got your communication, your navigation, your climate, and then you've got your entertainment. Apologies, it may not pick it up because of the light outside. That's all on there. Let's just switch her off again. Right, jump back out. So I just wanted to thank you very much for your time. Apologies it's gone on for over 10 minutes, but I'll try and be as accurate as possible on the vehicle. So please feel free to give us a call or send us an email if you wanted to inquire about this particular car, arrange a viewing or a test drive. We can bring cars to you as long as you're within sort of a sort of 20-25 mile radius. We can do that. We do accept part exchanges, so please feel free to give us a call, or if there's any other cars that you see on our website, on Auto Trader, on Motors, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Many thanks. Bye bye.